Hello and welcome to the Shamanic Oracle. This is the first reading, and if it's finding you, it's meant for you. But remember, it is a group reading, so take what pertains to you. You can leave the rest, but you'll know what pertains to you. You recognize it. I guarantee you'll recognize what belongs to you. Okay? We're going to use two decks. We're going to use the Sacred Path cards and the Indian Medicine cards. And you will find them to be different from tarot. I, practicing shamanically, find them to be more conducive to what I do. In general, much easier for me to see the symbolism of. I discovered I can do tarot, but I have much more of an affinity to these cards. However, as we go through this series of readings, you'll find we're going to use very different decks, many different decks. So let's start right out. I have shuffled. Okay, in the east, timing. We're going to lay it out in the medicine wheel spread pattern. In the south, dream time. In the west, rites of passage. In the north, Heyoka. Now these cards represent lessons. They were designed by Jamie Sams. She's in the Wolf Clan Teaching Lodge. So these are the way that they taught this. So this is their medicine wheel, which may not agree with the one that you that you have been taught. But this is the way that the cards go. This is the way that the reading goes, according to her cards. This is air, fire, water, earth. And it's also spring, summer, fall, winter. And it's also, well, you'll see. It's a little bit different. This is the center. This, you could see it as being the ether as well, but it's you, or the foundation of the situation. Okay, so, so what is July bringing you? Well, look at this. Timing, the drum. It says, the time is now. This is the direction of air. This is the mental plane. If you've been waiting to jump on something and do something, quit waiting. It's time to do it now. It's also asking you to look at your rhythms of your life. And do you have a rhythm to your life? If not, you might want to find one. Pay attention to your heart, too, when this comes up. But it looks like mentally the events of July are going to quicken your heart a little. You're going to find it's a different rhythm. Interesting. Okay, down here in the south, unlimited vision. Now the south is fire, and that's energy, and that's passion. It can also sometimes be love. It can be activity. So having unlimited vision there, having dream time. Now, let me explain that the dream time is where shamans make all the changes. It's that place between waking and sleeping. It is a place that's sort of it's a lot like waking life, except in the shamanic world, this is the place where you make your changes, and they affect the everyday life. It's also saying, pay attention to what you've been dreaming about. Pay attention to your dreams. because you're going to be having meaningful dreams. If you haven't been having dreams, it's time for you to work on having dreams. It's time for you. But if you don't dream or can't remember your dreams, if you ever do have a dream you remember, start writing them down and respecting them so that they can feel like they can give you information. But this is some dream you have, I feel. It's got some energy behind it. It's got fire. It's actions. It's saying, take some action on that dream. Time to take some action on that dream. Time to put a fire under it and get it cooking. Okay? Rites of passage over here in the West, which is water, which is the flow. Okay? And also it's emotions. And it can be goals as well. Have you thought of Have you thought of traveling? Are you thinking of traveling? Are you getting ready to move to a new stage of life? Are you getting ready to pack up and move house? Are you moving business? Are you moving to a different job? Are you... this is a change. Are you going on a road trip? Or in some cases, it could be someone getting ready to pass on to the next stage. Whatever is going on here, it's big change. Change is coming. And let it flow. Okay? You notice this is the direction of water. And although that is land, that's a very flowing path. Right? So, let it flow. Whatever the change is, don't try and stop it. It will not be stopped. Heyoka. Now, up here in the north, that symbolizes your foundation. Solidity, that's earth. That has to do with wealth. That has to do with your home. Can be something to do with an elder, an older person. But it says the Heyoka. Things are not what you think. The Heyoka was the contrary clown. They were very powerful shaman. They still are, in fact. Very powerful shaman, known as the contrary. They did things differently. In fact, they often did things the opposite to show how to do them the right way. And they taught with humor and opposites. They pointed out the contrast. Okay? So, and they used humor a lot, and this could be a comedian, okay? This could be humor. It could also be something going far different than you expect, that you have to look deeper. Okay, in the middle here, smoke signals. What are your intentions? What are the intentions of others? This is going to be important. Yeah, important. Smoke signals. Look at your mail. Read your mail. Read those emails. Something's coming in for you. Yep, messages coming in. That's smoke signals, pardon me. That's smoke signals. Messages coming in. And you need to pay attention. Look right next to the drum here. Don't delay. Stuff is moving. If you've been waiting for stuff to move, if you've been waiting for stuff to happen, oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But it's not probably going to be what you think. Things are going to be a little different than what you think. Okay? But don't be afraid of it, because it looks like it's a positive change. Okay. Let's find out what the animals have to say about this. Well, and I already shuffled. And the reason I don't shuffle them in front of you is because I drop things all over the place quite a bit. So I shuffle them in advance. But this is antelope. Boy, yeah. Do it now. Do not wait. This is like Nike, just do it. Don't think about it. Don't overthink it. Okay, this is the mental plane. But it's saying don't overthink it. Quit overthinking. Quit. Stop. If you've been overthinking, quit doing that. Okay? Just do it. If you've got something that needs to be done right away and in a timely manner, and you can't wait. Okay? And this can be about business or money, so you better get that done. Okay, you better do that. Whatever it is. I'm reminding you, you need to pay your rent? Or a bill? Or do you have to get some papers in? Or if you've been procrastinating, cut it out. It's time to go. It's time to do it. Okay. Mountain lion. Whoa, look here. Mountain lion. This tells me there's a dream you've had. There's something that has been in this dreamy zone, but here it is down in the fire. The energy is there to actually accomplish this dream now. The energy is there behind your dreams. Don't limit your vision. Look, unlimited vision. Don't limit your vision. You know you have a vision of something that you've wanted to do. And it looks like it's really important too. It says now's the time to take the lead. Now's the time to take the lead. Come on, get going. This is no time to stand around and hang back and expect somebody else to do it. This is you doing it, okay? You. Look at that. You're the leader. Be fierce. Be brave. Do it. Whale. This is very cosmic. The whale over here in water. And the water is emotional. And it can also be things flowing along, how things are flowing. Definitely go with the flow, but whale is also about records, about memory, about Sirius. That star there is the Sirius star, the star of Sirius. Some of you may be from Sirius or have guides from Sirius. You may actually be a starseed. It looks like you could be a starseed. It looks like you could also be a singer, musician, or work with records. That would be like a library or some other kind of records, or it could be the sound type of records, or it could be the other kind of records, but it's something to do with records and memory. And songs bring memories back to you. Music is going to be important to you. Recordings, music. Pay attention to what music is playing when you walk in a store. Pay attention to what music comes up randomly into your life, into your head. It's going to bring back memories. It's going to bring information of how to do this. But look, it's across from do it now, too. Something that needs doing, okay? Big changes. Music's going to help you figure it out. It's going to help the memory, too. It will remind you of some things, and then you need to act on that. Okay, turkey. On top of hay. Okay, isn't that funny? Because in this society, turkey means one thing, and it means something else. In Native American culture, it's a bird that, okay, let's think about what happens during turkey time, right? Turkey season here in the United States is we have Thanksgiving, and we share that turkey out among our family. This is in the direction of family, the home. This is earth. See, where is this water? This is earth. Now, the earth is the place of your solidity, your prosperity, your home. There is some kind of prosperity coming. There is some kind of plenty. Because a turkey is a large bird, enough to share with your family, your whole family. So I remember some people will say, hey, we'd feed 23 people with one turkey, you know, with all the Thanksgiving side dishes and desserts and everything, but the turkey would be shared out among the family. So it's like some kind of abundance, enough to share, okay? Turkeys also, I guess, are not that hard to catch. So this is not going to be, this is also called the giveaway bird, which means somebody may give you something. Life may just be giving you something. And this is kind of the funny part. Maybe that is the funny part. Something you've been striving for and it's just given to you. It's just, here you go. You weren't expecting that, were you? The Heyoka is like, haha, you weren't expecting this, but here you go. And just, universe put something right in your hand, maybe. Okay? So, there you go. Yeah, that shaman is having a dance, a good dance. Things are not the way that you think they are. If you've been thinking they're going to be so hard and it's going to take so long and it's going to be, you know, and you're not going to get, it's not worth it, you're not going to get much out of it. No, the turkey is saying, no, there's going to be plenty. There's going to be plenty to go around. You're going to be able to share, okay? You're going to have enough to share. That's a lot. Okay, great. And see, do it. Do your dream. Do your dream. Do it. Quit waiting around. You know you have a special purpose. Now quit screwing around and do your thing, man. Okay? You got something special to do. Special. This guy's very individualistic, okay? Is a very individualistic card. He doesn't do things like everybody else, and neither should you. When you take the lead, you don't need to do things like everybody else. You got your own way. You got your own way operating. You do that, okay? Here you go. The butterfly. Ooh, hoo, hoo. See? Here we go. This is another change card. Change, change, change. Change is over here, right here in the middle. The butterfly is all about change. And it's all about positive change, too. But it's change that happens in stages. It doesn't happen all at once. First it's an egg, then it's a larva, you know, it's a caterpillar, and then it goes into a pupa stage, and then it becomes a butterfly and gets its wings. Somebody's working on getting their wings, their freedom, their, you know, and it's coming. Keep track of your messages. Keep track of your messages and keep up with your intents. You do some intending on the new moon is the time to do intention work. And so, you know, what's your intentions? And also now, like I said, watch your messages. It's going to be important. Read your mail. Listen to messages. You're going to get messages from music. As a matter of fact, I kind of feel like some of you are the kind of person who really, you get most of your musical messages, basically. Most of your messages are musical. It'll trigger something, and you'll go, oh, okay, I see. Okay, now the interesting thing about the butterfly, there is a stage. Now, you got to figure, what stage are you in? You're in the egg stage, in the caterpillar stage. Egg stage, not much is happening. It's just the beginning. Caterpillar, all the caterpillar's doing is eating. It's gathering material. It's gathering material and eating as much as it can. Okay, and that's pretty much all a caterpillar does, is eat. But when you go into the pupa stage, then that is where the real magic happens. Okay, you take all those nutrients you've been gathering, all that stuff you've been gathering up, and believe it or not, your body completely gets torn apart and you turn into goo in there. So if you're in the goo stage, in the pupa stage, it may be a point, you may be at a point where everything looks like it's just goo. Like, what is this? This doesn't even look like anything. What? It's nothing. What do you mean? It's goo. Okay, don't worry about it. In this case, goo is good. Okay, because it's at this point that the imaginational cells, and they call them that, the imaginational cells, come up and they just rise out of nowhere. It's very magical, really. Rise out of nowhere, and they're not even sure how this happens. But these imaginational cells form the butterfly. They have all of the information to build a butterfly out of what appears to be nothing. And the butterfly is nothing like the worm, okay? Entirely different creature. You know, usually the caterpillar eats plant matter, okay? It'll eat your leaves and whatever, but the butterfly just sips the sweet nectar. And also, the purpose of the butterfly is to mate. So, there could be a relationship in the offing, too. That's sometimes in there. But it could just mean after the goo, you get your wings. Maybe somebody's working on getting their wings, their freedom. You see? So it's going to happen in stages. But you got to get started, get busy. Go, get on it, get on it, get on it. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Don't worry. You know what you're worried about? Is this going to work? It's going to work. Okay? It's going to work out. You know, remember though, some people had to fail a lot of times. Some of the smartest people, they had to fail a lot of times before they got it right. Don't be discouraged. It's going to work out. Just keep going. Keep going. Don't delay. And it would be good if you got yourself into the habit of just not overthinking about it. Like I said, don't overthink. Think about it, you know, have a reasonable amount of time, but maybe you need to just act. Maybe you need to train yourself to just act on it and not overthink, not overdo. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you also an animal spirit card. Okay. And this card is foxes. And that's cleverness, and also kind of looks like maybe there's a relationship brewing there. Could be also sharing with your family if you've already got a relationship. It looks very cozy there. But you don't have a relationship, there may be one in the offing. This says, Fox, clever, you are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Well, there you go. What did I just tell you? And this card goes right with that. Okay? So, there could be a relationship in the offing for you, or some kind of interesting developments in a relationship, or with your family. This is togetherness right here, see? Okay, and also, fox plays a lot. Don't forget to play. And they're very clever little animals. Okay? So, be clever. That's another message of fox. And it goes so well. Look at it. It goes so well with all your other cards. It's perfect. Go for it. Come on. You can do it. Go for it. Okay? Quit procrastinating. Good things are happening. You'll see. You just got to put one foot in front of the other and go. Okay? That's July for you. Now, you have a wonderful July, okay? We'll be back with you. I got more to tell you. Don't worry. Meanwhile, like, share, subscribe, do all of that magical stuff that helps me get found in the algorithms so that I can tell you more. Because I have so much more to share with you. Okay, and if this resonated with you, please leave a comment below and tell me all about it. Tell us all about it. Okay, so glad to meet you. Thank you for coming. And this is the Shamanic Oracle. See you next time.